Be man they call person who go do pastor ministry work. I just say make a trip down more enter the
Pastor
conversation. Based on
very soon you will hear.
Naji from, of course, if God calls me, who am I to not answer?
Look at this man.
Who am I to not answer? Naji from Ojo Agric says, good morning, Oyi and Barrister. A relationship whereby you are in the same state with the person, but the problem is that they hardly see each other because the lady says she doesn't have time because of her work. What type of relationship? Is it the same thing with distance relationship?
Yes, it is called a long distance relationship. It is, yes. I told you that you can still be not even in the same state, in the same local government.
It's not
You can be in the same local government and be in a long distance relationship. What is the essence of a long distance relationship? Number one, you are geographically separated. One, or two, you do not see each other regularly. You are in that local government, you see once a month. I'm in another continent. We see every day on Facebook. I'll be on video call. You understand? Even that is closer than the one that you are in. It's also a long distance.
Because really, and it's a conversation that you see, a debate you see every now and then on social media about one person not having time for the other person, saying that he or she is too busy with work, I can't call you. But truth is,
if you
however busy you are, you
will
make. I mean, I saw it was on Miriam's status that I saw this video this week. A lady who did some type of internship with the White House back then when Barack Obama was president, and she and the other fellows or interns were being addressed by Michelle Obama at the time, and they heard an airplane fly across the building where they were, and Michelle Obama stopped and said, oh, okay, that must be Barack. He told me he'll be leaving anytime soon. And the girl was like, if the president of the United States of America has time to tell his wife when he'll be leaving and where he'll be going to, you that you are doing 9 to 5, whatever it is that you're doing and you're for me, you don't have time. Like, come on, you would make time. You would make time if it really mattered to you.
Because no other aeroplane can fly over the White House.
No, that's not the point of the message.
No.
That is not
I get.
Oh my goodness. What is the meaning of please?
Actually,
even if it was any other aeroplane,
I am agreeing with you. I am agreeing with you. Why did you think I was?
Okay, yeah, explain your agreement because me, I don't
I'm
understand.
agreeing with you. Oga said, so if she forgot, he flew over to remind her that come and said, I am going.
I think I'm going to off right now at this point. Good morning, Onyinchi Barrister. This person says that he's married with 2 kids rather. This is 12 years being together with his spouse. That he's been the one taking care of all this while she was into restaurant business, I'm guessing, but later things were not going so well. Says he still managed the home. His salary 70,000 naira. His ATM card was with her just if she needed anything. 3 days ago says he lost his German Shepherd dog. Oh, I'm so sorry. His work I'm sorry, I need to understand this message. Okay, his work takes him away on the weekends or till the weekend. He told her to bury the dog. She said she will call Abuki to do that. She's not ready to support him in anything and he's tired. 3 days now, he has not called her because she said, how much did he drop when he was leaving the house? He said he was pissed off hearing this from her after all his efforts. Please advise me. He said he does not want to call me today.
I wish I had a joint that all men would just come and we sit down and we talk and we advise money is good. Just say, come and meet me at this joint and then we talk about it.
Cool off.
Yeah, he will cool off and we talk, he will cool off. But you see, the issue is, I tell you, marriage is sweet except for when you are married to the weapon fashioned against you. Okay, if this is just it, or is it that this has been the case that she doesn't appreciate your effort? But the issue is that why is she not working? Why is she not working? You are an ATM, so when there is no money, people will keep pressing that, why is there no money in this ATM? And you caused it because you made her comfortable in her joblessness. You should find a job for her. She should work. You cannot, how convenient is it that everything depends on you? God forbid you lose your job, then what will happen? That is the day you would know that there's a difference between 6 and 1 dozen. Okay, thank you. Let me just quickly say this. If you remember the case of defilement of a minor that I played the recorded message by a pastor and medical doctor who called me trying to get me to drop the case. The case was charged to court on Thursday, and the boy is now in Kirikiri, and one of his accomplices is at large, ran away, and hopefully will soon be apprehended. This case was the most expensive matter for us in recent times. We had to pay everything. As the father of the child had nothing to prosecute with. You know, even the Black Maria, we had to pay for COVID tests, you know, before they take you to maximum security or whatever. You have to pay COVID tests. You have to pay for a lot of, you know, it was so expensive that by the time the matter was now finally charged to court and the guy remanded, you know, there was almost nothing left in our account. So I was still trying to process that when I got a call from someone that fire had broken out in my office complex. So where my office was, there was a fire, and I just didn't want to, I just switched off the phone. So I didn't go the following day to check my office. I went the day after. That was about 2 days after, and thank God my office was intact. It was an electrical fire that was caused by the meter. It came from the meter, so it started following all the cables, you know. And thank God my office was, you know, compared to others, I thank God my office was okay. But this has forced us to do some renovations. So some matters I attended to yesterday, you know, they were doing renovations while we were sitting inside the office with people working. And while this was still happening, I now got a text message from a gentleman. I will read it out. He said, "Greetings, Barrister Olumide. My name is Godswill, a great fan of yours. For now, sir, I need you to kindly help send me 3K with the below account. If I don't get and pay this money today, I'll have a problem with my landlord. I have not yet received payment. I'll make it up to you later." I don't know this person. You know, I get this a lot. So, you know, I was still dealing with, you know, there was zero, then I had to,
and fire happened.
Then the fire happened, then I had to renovate it. Not that my wife was the one doing the renovations. I don't think, you know, she was just doing something, what she could do, because as in, we're totally depleted. So I saw the message. At times I have almost 200 and something, so, you know, so I kept quiet. Then the gentleman now called me some hours after and said, "Hello, Barrister. Yes, I sent you a text message. Please comply. I'll talk to you later." And I said, "Please comply." I said, "What message did you say?" "I sent you my account details. So comply." And I said, "Please, who are you? Because I don't know you." And he said, so I just said, "Please don't call me for this kind of matter. You just send me a message, and you know, the audacity, please comply." So I cut the phone. And then he now sent me another message. He said, "If I had an option about this urgency, I wouldn't have approached you. So it's not big money. Try to help me. It's just 3K.
I don't like it when people think like
And
this.
you know, I kept quiet. And then at 7:09 p.m., he now sent me another text message. He said, "When it comes to anything money, no matter how little, even you, the one that claims to know God, will automatically become a callous demon. What a shame. You're a hypocrite." So his name is Godswill Eric Uche. I purposely want to call you out here that I am not aware of any will that your parents left behind that left their property in my possession for you when you need, that you will call me. And then because I have issues of my own, you now start calling me or calling yourself a name, saying a callous demon, a hypocrite. Because you sent me a message within 5 hours, 3,000 naira. This is a shame for you as a man to try to blackmail people emotionally, or whichever way. I was with the assistant commissioner of police. I wanted to give them this your access bank account to block the account because you cannot obtain money by threats and intimidation and trying to blackmail me. See, what I do for a living, I fight for a living. So you could see me at the bus stop with a driver, you could see me anywhere, and then you record and put on social media, say, see, Barrister. That's what I do for a living, and I have no, so I'm not the kind of person that you can blackmail, Mr. Godwill Ekumakama. Do you understand? Go and work. Some of us are doing, you have not helped us in any way. We use our money to help people. We don't even have. We go up and down. I told you I don't have a salary. I live by God's grace. And you feel that entitlement to be sending me. I get all kinds of messages, but people are even polite. People are even polite about it. And I say, you don't even know. You just say, please comply. You don't know what my office complex just caught fire. We have 0 naira.
Even if those things didn't happen. Even if
everybody has their own. And then you come with a sense of entitlement.
Even if it's done.
God's will, Ekumakama. I'm waiting for you to, because I almost gave the assistant commissioner this number that they should block that account. You understand? So that you will come and report, and there we will now meet face to face. And you will tell me which money that your parents gave me for you, that you are talking about that. Please, I really, now I'm even, this has gotten too much. Let no.
Nah, the sense of entitlement is ridiculous. Even if you were so buoyant and you could, in a twinkle of an eye, let go or part with that money and not think about it. Common decency. He doesn't know you. Even if he knew you and had a relationship with you, that's not how to ask. That's not how to ask. And you come to say it's not big money. I dislike it so much when people use that thing. To pay back. Now, this is the kind of person, let me not assume, but some people, you pay, oh yeah, give me back my money. They'll tell you, is it common 3K? That you're calling me like this for oh yeah, now if it's just 3K, oh yeah, give me
if
just 3K.
If he's married, I pity.
Give me just
kind
3K
of
now.
Entitlement.
It's so bad.
To
he now called you saying, please comply.
He just called me and said, I sent you a text message, please comply.
And
I didn't even know, because I have almost 500-600 messages on my phone. That's text too. So I was wondering that, okay, I sent you a message. Which one? He said I sent you my account details. So I knew that it was that. Please, I now asked, so please, who are you? Do we know each other, or maybe because that audacity must come with familiarity.
Okay.
Please,
let's familiarity. You don't abuse relationship with that.
Let's move on. I just had to do that.
The message I read earlier about the lady who is being threatened by, I'm guessing, her husband, whom she left the house for.
Yeah.
She sent a picture. She said she has his number. She has already dropped a message for him. I'm not sure if she's referring to you now, but she sent a picture where there's blood on her face from an injury. Says, please, Madam Onyinchi, help me with Barrister, that I really need to get an appointment to see him soon. I'm pleading. This is what the man did. And she has to leave, that she had to leave the house. Yet he has not stopped threatening her, and now he's involving her brother in threats.
No problem. I will give you please listen, I will give you my number. I will give you my number at the end of the program.
All right.
Although we can't afford any case right now, but I will do my best, and don't worry, this is small.
All right, we need to move very quickly because of the time. Good morning, 99.3. Leke. Good morning. Okay, good to hear.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm sorry for your loss, and then I pray that God will continue to empower you and strengthen you.
Amen.
So I just want to contribute about, most of it I've called about a Christian, maybe there's report or not that. So I was that the position of pastor is shepherd. And the friend of the shepherd is a bit. You can see in David, if he went, he sheep for his father to to be skipped. So
Sorry, Lekki. Okay.
good to God. And God is judging like that.
Okay, all right. I didn't get you at first, but I think I got your concluding thoughts. Thank you, Nikki. 99.3, good morning. Very quickly, please. Finally. This is Chris. Good morning.
Good morning.
To you too. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You got it. Oh, fantastic. I'm happy. Thank God. Oh, fantastic. Oh, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Our pleasure.
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir.
How it's going to be.
Amen.
You know, like I always said, those who have ears, let them listen to you. Like some of them said, please, all this side talk. Look at the text message that guy is sending. That is what I call Bubu Yaya. That guy has no work. You need help. Why not come out and say, look, please help me. And look at what you are doing. So, Olumide,
Yes.
like I said, those who have ears, let them listen to you. Onyi, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, of
very
course.
much.
I mean, we just want to appreciate our listeners. You're very welcome. Thank God. I just skipped the message that I want. Yes, okay. Paul from Oshodi says, good morning, sir. He has a girl he's looking to marry if possible. However, she lives and works in Ibadan while he lives and works in Lagos. Says that he let her know that he wouldn't go forward with any marriage plans if she's not able to get a job in Lagos, as he would not want a stay-at-home wife since she'll have to leave her job in Ibadan to join him in Lagos. They've been at this for months now, and she says she's not happy with his stance. He'd like to know, sir, if he's being unreasonable.
So how would you be? You would marry where, in Lagos or Ibadan? You will go to Ibadan because you're married towards the wife's destination. Then you will come back to Lagos while your wife remains in Ibadan. Then how would you
He's saying that she's going to leave Ibadan and come to Lagos.
Yeah.
So he's saying he wants her to get a job first before they get married. So she's not a stay-at-home wife when they're married.
she's educated, obviously she's working now.
Right now.
So she has something she's doing. So all it takes is that when she gets to Lagos, she will look for a job. So with that understanding that she cannot be a stay-at-home wife, that she will get a job, once mutually agreed, then I think they are still within the boundaries of safety. As long as, she's going to move down to Port, saying that she will get a job before, except she comes to live with you in Lagos to start looking for a job in Lagos. And that may, there's nothing guaranteed. But I think you are still within the boundaries of safety when there is an understanding that she would get a job.
I think the issue is he doesn't want to go ahead with marriage plans until, if she's not able to get a job reading. But I'm guessing she is like, go ahead with plans, she will get a job. I'm assuming.
She would get a job as long as there's that understanding. But my issue is in their dating. How were you able to? It's long distance, obviously. So I'm expecting a few surprises there when both of you are in different states. How was it? Were you meeting? Were you seeing regularly, or was it a weekend thing, or once a month thing? Or I have concerns with long distance relationships anyway. So
I'll allow you to give your concluding thoughts now.
Oh, are we?
Yes,
oh wow. Okay, thank you everybody for reaching out, and I really appreciate for the prayers today. I was especially touched, especially with the gentleman who offered us a place whenever we go beyond. Yeah. So the awareness against domestic violence and abuse program in secondary schools, our training program is, we appreciate those volunteers. First of all, you have been fantastic. The second volunteer training exercise will take place next Saturday at the Cedar Center, 12 Jibowu Street by Yabatek Waek Junction. And training commences at 12 noon. So if you want to volunteer as well, for that, we go to secondary schools all through Lagos State, and we teach them about domestic violence and abuse. We've been doing that for a year now, and if you want to also volunteer, next week Saturday is a date for another training. Then the relationship, marriage, the domestic violence and abuse training seminar that I was conducting, that I have been talking about. Registration for the training will close next week, Friday, as the program will kick off on the 11th of February. I announced that I want to train 20 people. So if you are interested, yes, the price went down to about 130 after some people intervened and tried to sponsor. They paid, it was originally 200. They came to sponsor that. They just want people, that is how they want to contribute, that people get this knowledge. Now, I have this thing. I don't just accept people. I ask you why. And a lot of people are telling me, I want to do what you are doing. That is not a call. It's like I look at Jesus and I tell Jesus I want to do. I can't, you can't die the way Jesus died, because you are not the same. I need deeper convictions than that, not just because somebody wants to become popular. So that is my problem with selections. I'm not happy with the responses I'm getting. But some have already, registered. Fantastic. I'm not looking for a crowd. I'm just looking for a few. It will commence on the 11th of February. That is the second Saturday in February. It is Saturday classes. So if you want to register for that, please go ahead. We are still in talks for the venue of Purple Cotton, which will start next month, and we have our best hands in the process. We hope that the Purple Cotton will kick off, but will no longer be free, because we are looking for a venue, and we need to pay for, the minimal. Some people say you just have to buy diesel and all that, so we can't. Please, if you have a place that is accessible, we're still looking for, although I talks with some. Those that want to reach out to me can do so on 0909 3214 942. 0909 3214 942, or Instagram handle at Gnosis_help. Gnosis is GNOSIS_help. Now we're on Instagram Live. You could actually watch us via Instagram, and all our radio sessions, over almost 2 years now, are saved on our Instagram page. You can go back to listen to various topics and discussions, where you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Gnosis Help, that is GNOSIS Help, or listen via Spotify at Gnosis Help, that's GNOSIS Help, and we're also on Facebook at Gnosis Help Initiative. Then why are you not following every Thursday, 8:10 p.m. to 9:10 p.m. I'm on Instagram Live on a program called Just Before You Say I Do, which, it's more personal. I can say things there that I cannot say on radio. It's very, very educative and informative, and then, at times you see me live in person and you can talk to me. Please, your support goes a very long way for us. You don't understand, there's so many issues where it's something so exhausting. I can't even continue the way I have been, because it is really strong. We have a lot of issues. So please, your support is something we cherish. I want to appreciate Mr. Morris Ogu from Okota. You know what you did. I pray God keeps blessing you, and all you lay on your hands will continue. God will bless you, and all you lay your hands on, so that you can continue to be a blessing. We are also on the notorious case of Patrick and Precious Ogbonna. That case is still hanging. It is the most frustrating case that I have ever handled in my 20 years. For one reason or the other, the police refused to investigate and prosecute the notorious case, where there is evidence, both video and pictures, and neighbors and everybody, but because of some police contacts, some senior policemen will prevent the matter from being prosecuted. But I will not stop until we get justice and she is able to get her children back. This is murderous. It was carnage. It was terrible. But we would appreciate any help we can get. But we are still on it. I will not let it go until she gets her children back. And again, I want to thank Muka Foams for giving us 24 mattresses to help victims that have been displaced from their homes because of domestic violence and abuse. So I think that is all I would say now.
I have very, very little time, less than 2 minutes, but a question came in earlier. Good morning, Barr Olumide. Please, this person says that his sister and her husband are in court for divorce, but the husband has remarried and is now living with his new wife.
Before the divorce was
Yes,
true.
they wedded in the Catholic Church, and Catholic weddings are also registered in court. Says, can she still sue him for bigamy?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, that's that. Let me see. Has to be a very, very quick one. 99.3. Good morning. Very quickly, please tell me your name and ask your question. Good morning. Welcome, David. Quickly, please.
2 verse 18 and 19. For I testify unto every man that heareth the word of prophecy of this book. If any man shall hearken unto these things, God shall hearken unto him the flock that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away from the words of this book the prophecy, God shall take away the part of such from the book of life. Why I'm saying this is that when Barista says that there's nothing like until death do us apart, you have to reflect on that revelation that I've read. Because if you go to Romans chapter 7, for the woman and husband is bound by the law to her husband, so long as he liveth.
So sorry,
Alright.
sir. Let me ask you a quick question. We don't have time, but let me ask you. Let me ask you a question.
Alright,
You said it is they are bound by law. Which law? Isn't it Jewish law and custom? Then secondly, the words till death do us part. Listen, let me talk, please. I've listened to you. Let me talk. Okay.
You
Carry
see,
on.
okay, David, I'm so sorry that I have to end this
Yeah.
call. You see, it's not me. I
Because
would
he
have let it
doesn't
go
want
and
us to
would
talk,
have
yeah.
that conversation, but it's not even that. It's that the time is up and
The words till death
We're gonna
do
be
us
cut off
part
if I
is
don't
not
stop,
in
so-
the Bible. It was written by Thomas Cramer in 1845. So
Uncle Jimmy's
let him
already
go on.
seated right here.